Beam Me Up BB report, and it's a little bit low key, but I am on downtime. So let me just give you some great highlights that's been happening. Hope everyone has been well. Welcome to BB Loves Sports, where sports and gaming is the exquisite fusion. I have my handkerchief here because I'm in so much tears. It's a lot of things that's happening right now in the world of sports. So I thought I would leave this kind of zen, very zen, okay? So lower your lights, throw some candles, some incense, and we're just gonna talk about what's happening in sports. So I'm live in Atlanta. Definitely needed some downtime, but let's just get some beam me up POVs out of the way. Aaron Rodgers tested positive for COVID. Lots of controversy there. I am the first to tell anyone I take my health very seriously. I take the health of others very seriously. When I was in my early years of life and doing things that could be of service to people, I worked in the medical profession where you take care of others. I come from a family of service. And it's just so important when you have compassion for people. We're all still in this vibe of, like the elders and wisdom people would say, in the boat of wait and see. And that's exactly where we are, in the boat of wait and see. So it's your right, always. If you want to be vaccinated, if you do not want to be vaccinated. But then there are some incidences where you're going to have the mandates come into place and the protocols that come into place to keep you safe. So either you're going to do it or you're not going to do it. Well, it was misleading. It was deceptive, but not all on Aaron Rodgers. But with all the allegeds, Packers organization just compromises people. I think a lot of people feel like, oh great, I got the vaccine and I'm vaccinated and I'm good. But we're still in the unknown. So for me, you compromise press. When you go into the press conference, I'm in press. We have to show our cards. Those who choose not to, it may be in the protocols that they just mask up, double mask up. But for the players in the NFL, vaccinated, follow any further protocols. We've seen the controversy with Kyrie Irving. Some people feel a certain way about that. We see it in others. But we have to, at some point, take into consideration people have to go home to their families, others people health. I would not want that on my conscience in any type of level to put somebody else at risk. So he was not available because of the positive testing of COVID. He gave his reasons for not wanting to be vaccinated, but still that misleading betrayal, if you will. When you betray someone's trust, it's devastating. It's terrible. So, in saying all of that, we have Aaron Rodgers news here. And he's going to be saying that he takes full responsibility for his comments on that show. And a lot of sport commentators, we just have a lot to say about it. It just puts people at risk. If others can follow those mandates, so can you. I don't know exactly what the fines are, if it's going to be coming down to upcoming picks in the draft. But it's got to be some kind of accountability. And it speaks so much volumes when you're the leader of the team. You're not doing what you need to do. Now, with OBJ news, Odell Beckham Jr., he now is cleared in the waivers, okay? So, many people are giving speculations. Could it be the Packers? Could it be the Seahawks? Could it be the Patriots? A lot of eyes are leaning more toward the Patriots, but we don't know. Could be any other teams. What do I feel? Well, I could see the Seahawks. I could not see the Bucks. I could not see the Patriots. I could see Chicago. Pray tell. These are just my POVs. I could see even Baltimore. I could see the Redskins. But we will keep a close eye on that to see what happens. He's also going to get some final pay to the tune of the $4.25 million. That's just the news that we all can use. Then we're going to be talking about Russell Wilson. Will he stay with the Seahawks? Or when I spoke with my house divided, Philadelphia Eagles, Green Bay Packers, didn't see it for any place else that Russell could go to but the Eagles. That could be a good fit. But I still say Jalen Hurts needs to be developed. My house divided, he said he needs to correct himself on the throws, on the passes. I agree. Because if you look like a foregone conclusion waiting to pass, your ball could be intercepted, turnovers. It's not a good look. But I think that it's a good fit still, Jalen Hurts with the Eagles organization. Just needs some development. And that would be a nice look there for the Eagles. I was obliterated for my picks. No big shock in the world of sports. Week 9 was a doozy, and I got obliterated. So we're definitely going to keep this Zen. Jets and Colts. That was not an obliteration right there. Like I thought it would have been because of the score 45-30, but the Colts would pull up. Raiders and Giants did not get obliterated on that one. Giants 23, Raiders 16. Falcons and Saints, I got obliterated, but good luck there for the Falcons. And then with the Braves, me and Atlanta, go, go, go. Bills and Jaguars. I did not get obliterated. So good to see Trevor Lawrence get that win and company. 6-9 with the Bills. The Bills look so uncharacteristically different. Okay. Browns and Bengals. Got obliterated. Browns pulled up. OBJ gone. 41-16. Patriots and Panthers. Got obliterated there. But the edge did go to the Patriots. That game was 24-6. Mac Jones is looking really good. And company. Broncos and Cowboys. Got obliterated. Broncos did good. 30-16. But still can't cut out them boys. Vikings and Ravens. Tell me this was not a good game. This was smoking good game. 31-34. Can't celebrate on the field. Penalties. Definite penalties. It's a no-go. That was a good game there. Vikings and Ravens. Still got obliterated. Pow. Texans and Dolphins. Dolphins got the win there. 17-9. Chargers and Eagles. Eagles would take the L. Chargers pulled up. Packers and Chiefs. This was a low-scoring game. It wasn't a blowout like a lot of people thought. I think also Jordan Love just needs the time to get developed. Absolutely. 13-7. I still say the Chiefs are looking a little bit discombobulated as well. It was a very funky week, okay? Cardinals and 49ers, 31-17. Cardinals are the quiet storm. My house divided. My other house divided. Keep an eye out for the Cardinals. Titans and Rams got obliterated, 28-16. But good look for Titans. Steelers and Bears. Now, what are y'all going to say about the QB now in Chicago? 27-29. Just can't be doing that celebration on the field. So, I'm not doing any Week 10 picks today because it just doesn't feel right for me to do that. I need a little time to digest some things, so I'm not going to do that. South Carolina State, I was supposed to be there reporting, but there was some craziness happening, so I didn't report in the press box. They faced off with Howard. This is MEAC Sports, 12-15. South Carolina State would dominate, and I love them for that. Corey Fields had 143 yards. It was one touchdown by K. Flowers, and they put up some pretty good numbers. I love the vibe that's happening, and it's a good look. The Bulldogs, in all of their glory, is now 5-4, Howard 2-7. So that's a good look. So for the MEAC Conference, you have leading in the conference the Bulldogs. North Carolina Central next, Norfolk, Delaware State, Howard, and Morgan. So we're going to be looking forward to seeing just how things go with that. For the SWAC, Jackson State, and we do wish Coach Sanders well with all the health challenges that he's going through. Big ups. Got that Florida vibe in there. But Jackson State is leading in the SWAC in the East. Florida A&M next, Alabama A&M, Alabama State, Mississippi Valley. And then you can look at the other standings that will be coming. It's going to be a great time to see how this season ends. For the CIAA, you got Bowie State leading with a nice record there. Virginia Union next, Chowan, Virginia State, Elizabeth City State, Lincoln, PA, over in the Southern Division. Well, in the Northern Division, I should say. In the Southern Division, you have Fayetteville State, Shaw, Winston-Salem State, Johnson C. Smith, Go Golden Bulls, Livingstone, and St. Augustine. We'll be taking some deeper looks at many of these stats to come. In the SEAC, you have Albany State, Savannah State, Morehouse, Fort Valley State, Benedict, and Clark Atlanta in the East. In the West, you got Miles, Kentucky State, Lane, Tuskegee, and Central State in the West. So, it's a lot of good football happening. And I just love the vibe of everything. All of these conference standings are really good. It takes so much effort for many people to see their children get out there and play ball. It's a privilege and it's an honor. And then to leap, if you do, from college to the pros, it's a whole different ball game where things are faster. Technique, training, conditioning, playbooks, how people run their routes, all of that. It plays a big, important part of your developing and getting better and taking a look at film and even reaching out for help if you need to, as long as it falls through the guidelines to make yourself better. One thing I say when you have the freshmen, with these drafts, that you give them some playing time in certain quarters so they can develop themselves and not wait until crunch time, okay? Not wait until crunch time for putting them on that big stage and then bombarding them with negativity because they didn't lead up to your expectations when you're not giving them enough playing time. Practice is one thing, playing live is another. And that is in any aspect. You have to let people develop themselves. That way they can be at their fullest potential for themselves and for the team. There's a lot going on out here, not just in sports, but in the world. And I feel like when we make certain choices, we should be the better for it, to make good choices wherever we are in life. It's been a really, really emotional week for me still, especially when you have people that you love and just things going on that you see in the world, and having compassion not only for your own situation or for people close to you, but having compassion for people who you don't even know. That all is a part of growth and maturity and, living your best life and inspiring and empowering others. When we all do what we do, especially public figures, like I was, telling my close ones, and you never know who you're inspiring. You never know who gets it. You never know who life you may change or someone watching, and you want to be your better selves, even through your perfectly imperfect. There's nothing wrong with having decency or helping someone. And that's what I feel within sports when you have the incoming, give them some time in these games, not just when somebody gets hurt or some kind of scandal happens. It's just not a good look. Again, we're all living in the boat of wait and see. Everything is so out there for the unknown. And given the information that we have when it comes down to making decisions, we just have to make the best decisions that we can make for ourselves. Because if you don't make good decisions for yourself, how can that spiral to more positive than not? I mean, that's just the way that I see it. I don't think it has anything to do with cancel culture, like with the Rodgers situation or anybody like that. You just have to follow the protocols, the mandates. Some people stand firm on their beliefs, on what they want to do, what they don't want to do, what they want to take, what they don't want to take. And that's fine. If you remove yourself away from situations that does not compromise other people, because that karma will come back. You want to be the best leader that you can for people when you're in leadership positions. And when you can't be that leadership for people, then that speaks volumes that maybe it's not time for you to lead anymore. We're getting a little choppy here, but as I was saying, you want to be a leader, you need to learn how to lead. All right, everybody, I'm about to break out. I hope that this wasn't a little too sketchy for you all. But yeah, when it comes to leadership, and even beyond being a quarterback or anything, the people above you, the ownerships, the ups, they have to take accountability as well. We'll talk more on this, but I just vibration, just a yin vibration, and then settle down. So I'm about to get off. I'm waiting on my salad. I'm going to watch a movie. I'm going to relax. And you have a great evening. Namaste. Hope this is clear, because I had fun doing this chilled vibe. Always want to make something to where sports and gaming is exquisite fusion. Thank you so much for locking in. I see you all subscribers. Welcome to the Tala Squad, best squad in the world. And be well. stay inspired, stay empowered, and go always forth in positivity. Peace and love, everybody. Peace and love.